isn't it?
What is?
He's putting this window through. I tell you, after your body.
Hey, you're quite safe with me, look. I'm a married woman.
That don't usually stop them, does it, go?
Look, just get on with that, will you?
I'll tell you what we've done, we'll make ourselves nice and comfy, we'll put it back, and then we shall be ready when it goes again.
It'll not go again.
I won't bet my best gansy on it. Flying footballs, runaway JCB, could be heard a rogue elephant next. Never mind Al's mini market. What that was to say is Al's natural disaster zone.
Listen, am I getting through to you boneheads or not? Somebody could have been killed last night. Do you realise that? It wasn't a dinky toy you started up. It was a lethal weapon.
Well, we didn't know the thing was going to go shooting off, did we?
Oh, come on, Andy. What the hell did you think it was going to do when you started it up? Sit up and beg for you?
Give it a rest, Jim. You've been on about it non-stop.
Oh, no. Well, listen, I suppose you think it was very clever what they did, yeah?
Of course I don't think it was clever. It was stupid and it was dangerous. But thankfully, nobody got hurt. And I think they've learned the lesson.
Oh, you do you? Well, I don't. I mean, being an RP's has taught you nothing, has it? I can see I'm going to have to think up something else to knock some sense into your thick skulls, am I right?
What did you do that for?
I told you, love. I'd rather you didn't try and phone your dad just at the moment.
Who said it was him?
Wasn't it?
I've a right to speak to him. He can't stop me.
Lovey, I don't want to stop you. But just while we get through these next few days, I'd prefer it if he were the one to make contact.
Why? What difference does it make?
I don't want him to think I'm using you.
You're not.
Were you ringing her place again?
No, she told us yesterday he's not there.
That's her story.
She wasn't lying, Mum. I know he's not gone there.
Lovey, how can you be so sure?
Because this is where he lives. My dad will never go and live in a stupid horrible house. I bet it's full of smelly old cats.
Freshly squeezed.
Me or the juice?
Both. I do love you, Mr. Barlow. Just thought I'd mention it.
Thanks.
You're supposed to say I love you too.
You know I do, but...
But you're worn out, you've hardly slept for 2 nights, and you don't know how the hell this mess is ever going to get sorted.
Pretty accurate summary.
Well, I've no easy answers, Ken, but I know it will get sorted. As long as we both pull together.
But, Love, I don't want you to be under any illusions. It's going to be a rough ride. I mean, right now, my life is snarled up on just about every damn front.
Okay. We'll tackle it one step at a time. What's the first problem?
Getting the paper out while feeling like death.
Well, simple. 2 heads are better than one. I'll come to the office with you.
Well, what about your own job?
Oh, I'm only temping there. I'll ring the agency and get them to send someone else.
You sure?
Look, I'm not doing you any favours, darling. Just get it into your poor old addled head that we're a team now, right?
Now let them get on with it. Do you know why he thinks he's got to supervise their every move? I just don't know.
Well, you can't blame him getting aggravated, can you? It's the second time in 2 days.
What is?
That the window's been smashed.
Oh, aye. Vandals, was it?
No, it was the McDonald lads. They bashed into it with a JCB this time.
Oh. Well, it's not worth giving himself a heart attack over, is it? I mean, there's worse things to worry about, believe me.
Bye, Rita.
Jeanette told her all that when she walked in.
Oh, well, she's bound to be a bit yontily, poor love. I mean, Jenny falling out with her were the last straw. Mind you, I don't imagine Jenny's feeling too happy at the moment either. I just think it's a pity somebody just can't get them together.
Well, tell them they're not putting your excess on, you know, because they'll try it on.
Can I use the phone, Mr. Roberts, please?
Look, Percy, I know all about insurance. Thank you very much. Yes, go on, love. Don't be too long, though. Well, I'm surprised you two got the gall to show your face in the shop.
Well, I'm not, because they say where there's no sense, there's no shame.
Come again?
That lad I'm talking about, kids of that age have no sense. You can't expect them to have.
Yeah, well, I do, and if it's not there, I'll put it there. Am I right? Oi, Mush, am I right?
Yes. You want to tell him about the excess? He should be paying that, you know.
Percy, will you just get what you want and go?
I came to give your friend a word of advice. Of course, if you don't want it, I'll go.
I don't want it.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah, right. Look, I'm not going through the insurance. It's down to you again, mate.
Even if he does foot the bill, you can't put a price on the inconvenience you've been caused. Tell him.
Percy.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, well, look, we're going to have to sort that out with Mr. Jones anyway.
Yeah? What's he got to do with it?
Well, he's got to bear some of the responsibility, doesn't he? Anyway, in the meantime, I've got a proposition for you.
Well, what sort of proposition?
Jenny?
Jones issue.
Jenny, hi, it's me.
So you've still not heard from her, then?
I don't expect to. She made that very clear when I went to see her on Christmas Day.
Give her time. She'll come round.
Well, once my heart used to jump every time there was a knock at the door. Now I don't even hope. I just have to look on it as a chapter in my life that's over, like so many others.
Right. I am totally at your disposal.
Eh?
Derek wants to make himself useful, Reed.
I'm not the sort of chap to sit around moping just because I'm temporarily unemployed. Oh, dear, no. If the great big world of commerce out there can't use my organisational skills, I say to myself, I know two very dear ladies who can. So, where shall I start? Videos.
I'd take it as a sign, love. Perhaps you weren't meant to find her. It might be for the best.
Look, I'm not giving up now I've got this far.
You've not got anywhere, love. All the old biddy could give you was a name.
Yes, the name of the man my Sandra married. My son-in-law.
But that was years ago. They could have moved anywhere. Scotland, Birmingham, London.
My son lives down there. Got a lovely little place in Wimbledon.
Yes, thank you, Betty. That's very valuable. I'll give him a ring later, see if he's met a Timothy Arden on the centre court.
I was only commenting. I shall make no further remarks in future.
Good.
Hey, they might not even be married anymore. I mean, they could have got divorced long since. She could be on husband number 3 by now.
Not my daughter.
Well, why not? You're on wife number 2. It's only one more.
For second thought, you're right. Yes, thank you, Tina.
What for?
Well, for coming up with the obvious. Much as I detest the idea of contacting the woman, I'm afraid needs must.
What woman?
Joyce. Wife number 1.
You mean he's got you sort of slave for the day?
Don't be daft.
Well, he has. If your dad's giving you to Mr. Roberts and he can make you do whatever he wants, then that's like being a slave.
Listen, just clear us.
There's only one place I want to go. We can't go there.
Oh, where's that?
Your dad's office.
What's stopping you?
My mum don't want me to. Thing is, they fell out.
It's not so bad, man. They're always falling out.
It's a bit more than that.
What do you mean, like getting sort of divorced?
No, they're not. I don't think so. I don't know.
It's not so bad, you know. I know loads of kids in the army who folks are split up.
It's all over this stupid woman.
What, means he's got another bird then?
It's not like that. She was just working for him, that's all.
Well, if there's nothing to it, how come all this aggro?
They had a row. Mum got upset and told him to go. I'm sure she didn't mean it. She's that upset. We both are. I know my dad's not happy. It don't make any sense.
You know what I think? I think she give me a hand when it's flipping yarn.
So you've got them both on jankers then, eh?
Yeah. One of them's hard at it in the house, the other one's in the shop.
Divided they fall, eh?
Well, they just need teaching a lesson. Listen, what do you have, Don?
Put your money away, I'll get these. Tina, 2 pints, love.
How's Hercule Poirot doing then?
Still hot on the chase.
Does it bother you?
I'm just not convinced it's such a wonderful idea rootling about in the past. I can tell you, there's 1 or 2 skeletons in mine I wouldn't want digging up, cock.
Any luck?
She's never in. I wouldn't put it past their Maisie to have given me the wrong number on purpose.
I'm not sure luck's the word I'd use speaking about his ex-missus. She's a piranha.
Who told you that?
You did, Chuckle Chops.
You, had your half-time inspection yet, or what? You don't just sweep round the bins, sweep under them as well. You know, it's a wonder he hasn't got you polishing the drains or something.
Have you had any dinner yet?
You must be joking. I know I'm rations us.
I'll take it to the cafe if you like. Buy you both a burger. Got some money from Christmas.
Solid squirt. Confined to barracks till Genghis Khan says otherwise. Oh, she's a bit cheesed off, you know. Mum and Dad just split. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, and I wish ours would. Wish the old fella would go back to Germany or Hong Kong or somewhere else further, innit?
You don't mean that.
You want to bet?
Anyway, my dad will be back soon.
Has he said?
No, but he will. He's just sulking because she told him off. All men are little boys, really. I'm going to see him in time to come back home and stop being so stupid.
Oh,
God, it's Rita! What's he doing now?
Well, I'm reorganising. Horror in one section, science fiction in another, and, well, adult films in another.
What happens if it's a science fiction horror film with naughty bits in the middle? Derek, go and get some dinner.
He's only trying to help. Rita, you'll never guess what Gail's just told me. Ken Barlow's left Deirdre.
How did you hear this?
Liz MacDonald, of all people. Tracy told one of her lads.
Well, you know what kids are. They'll just be dramatising. They'll just have had a row, that's all.
Well, Emily'll know. Emily, is it true about Ken and Deirdre?
Oh, I'm sure I've no wish to add fuel to idle rumour.
I don't think it's idle rumour, according to Liz.
Yes, it's authentic. I can confirm that me and Ken are having a trial separation. That is what you were all speculating about, isn't it? Right. Now, if we've got that sorted, could I have some writing paper, please, unlined?
I'm very sorry, Deirdre. I know what it's like.
Me and all, love. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Oh, me too.
Oh, thanks.
How's Tracy taking it? I mean, mine were a lot younger when it happened to me and Brian, but... well, it was bad enough then.
Well, it's not easy for her, but I think she understands. I hope she does.
Dad!
Well, that was a good morning's work, madam.
Feeling better about things?
Well, a little more optimistic that we might actually get a paper out this week, thanks to a certain bossy lady that I know.
Come on. You can treat me to a smoked salmon sandwich on the strength of it.
It's my responsibility.
Because you should have had that equipment under lock and key, mate, that's why.
Well, don't try blaming me because your kids have got no respect for other people's property.
Oh, I'm the injured party here, you know.
Listen, you should have had that dangerous machinery where kids couldn't get at it, am I right?
Yeah, well, he's got a point there, you know. I mean, have me for being a grocer and having a tile loose on my step, they'll drop on you like a ton of bricks.
Fair enough. I'll claim on my policy, but they'll have to bring the rozzers in. There's no skin off my nose if they drag your kids down to the cop shop.
Well, it doesn't bother me. They'll just take them down there, give them a bit of a fright. It's no more than they deserve. You're the one who's going to be in stuck, mate. Apart from the health and safety people coming down in your back, the insurance will say you've been negligent. If they pay out at all, your premium's going to go up something rotten.
Never mind his premium. What about my premium? It could double if I go on making claims like this. Look, I don't care so long as somebody coughs up for this. So sort it out between yourselves. But make it fast.
I'm telling you, she went in the cabin and she come straight out with it. Asked Rita or Mavis, and our girl were there and all. Oh.
Well, I mean, if anybody had a rock-solid marriage, it was Ken and Deirdre Barlow.
I always thought that they were the perfect couple.
Well, what went wrong, did she say?
Apparently not. I mean, some sort of trial separation, whatever that might mean.
Oh, well, folk just get bored, don't they? But, I mean, those two, they lead really interesting lives, don't they?
I bet I know what it is. Staying too late at them council meetings. Well, come on, you go for a drink after, you know, one thing leads to another. Not all councillors have pot bellies.
Yeah, but why does it have to be her? I mean, what about him? He's out all day, isn't he, meeting different women.
But why does it have to be either of them? It could be just a rocky patch they're going through. A lot of marriages do. They'll get over it if folk keep their noses out.
What's going to happen to Tracy?
She wouldn't have any lunch. She went out about an hour ago and she's not been back since.
She'll have gone to see Ken.
Possibly. Even though I asked her not to.
Was that fair?
I just don't want Ken to think I'm running after him, using Tracy as a pawn.
He wouldn't think that.
Oh, maybe not. But she might.
Is your pride more important than Tracy's feelings?
Hiya. I'm going to be back at 3, so what was so urgent?
Nothing. You didn't have to come dashing round.
Oh, I got the impression something was wrong.
No, Jen, I would have told you if there was. No, it's like I said, Kev's gone out tonight and, well, I thought that you and I could have a belated New Year's drink. Why, do you think there was something wrong with Rita then?
Is there?
Well, I must admit, I do feel very sorry for her. She's not been herself lately, you know.
Her problem.
I invited you round 6 times over the holidays.
I know you did. It's just that... Well, I didn't feel like coming round, dear.
Jenny, you can't be a stranger forever, you know. Anyway, I want to hear all about the fabulous life you're leading, not fabulous men you're meeting.
Yeah, well, that'll take all of about 4 seconds.
Right, so are we on then for tonight? We'll have cocktails down at the Rovers, followed by dinner at the Webster's Bistro, and with Kev out we can dish all the dirt. Which reminds me, have you heard about the Barlows?
No, why? What about them?
Come tonight and I'll tell you.
All right, then. If I bump into Rita, so what? I can handle it.
Jenny, of course you can.
If anyone so much as drops a fag end out there, I'll skin him.
Jen, this is Steve MacDonald. He's moved into Mr. and Mrs. Roberts' old house.
Oh, hiya.
Didn't you used to live round here?
Yeah, that's right.
Any chance you coming back?
I'm afraid not.
Pity.
Oh, watch it. You'll be breaking Tracy's heart, you will.
Tracy Barlow, she's just a little kid.
Yeah, they can be a right pain, can't they, kids? See you tonight, Sal.
See you, Jen.
I've been that upset about it. I hate to hear a couple splitting up. Whatever the differences, folks should work at a marriage.
Yes, Ivy. So, what time do you want them round tonight?
Well, about 5:30, I'll give them back to eat. Oh, and Gail, wrap them up warm, because them marquees can be ever so drafty.
Oh, Sarah's ever so excited. Never been to a circus before. Keeps asking if there'll be heffalumps.
I can't wait to see his little face either.
Oh, Nicky's dead shut too.
Now we're talking about Don.
It's very sweet of him to get the tickets.
Yeah, even if it weren't last minute. Gail, ain't it a lovely time of year for kiddies, Zoe? Honest.
Tracy, is that you? Oh, lovey, where have you been all this time? I've been worried about you.
You needn't have.
Where did you go, love? Did you go to see your dad? Oh, it's all right. I don't mind if you did. I should never have tried to stop you.
I hate her.
Who, Wendy?
It's all her fault. I hate her. I wish she was dead.
No, alphabetical order, that's the thing. Barley sugar, chocolate and limes, humbugs, mint imperials, zoobs.
I don't think so, Derek.
What?
Well, we've got used to them where they are. We could probably find aniseed balls blindfolded, couldn't we, Mavis?
Yes, I think you've done enough for one day, Derek. We're both ever so grateful, aren't we, Rita?
I can't find words.
Though I say so myself, I think I've wrought miracles in here today. This shop was long overdue for an overhaul. Women are notorious for having no system.
Well, look, Derek, you've earned your rest. Now you go upstairs and put your feet up.
Right.
Hi.
Hello.
Just popped in for a card for my mum's birthday.
Oh, well, we've just got some nice new signs of the zodiac in. When is it?
It's March, but I like to get it early, you know, and then I don't forget it. Not seen you in the Rovers lately, Mrs. Fairclough?
No, I don't go out much these dark nights. Once I'm home, I tend to stay put.
Well, you should give yourself a break and pop in there for an hour. I'll be in there tonight if you want to come in.
Well, thanks all the same, but I don't think so, love.
Perhaps you'd like to come for a drink with me, Mrs. Fairclough. I've been meaning to say let's get together, but you know what Christmas is like. I haven't had a minute.
There you are. You see, you can get a chance to meet all new neighbours.
Well... Besides, living under the same roof with 3 pig-headed men, you get desperate for a bit of female company.
Well, perhaps for half an hour. And thanks very much, love. And it's Rita.
Liz.
Oh, it's not brilliant, but it'll have to do.
Oh, well, he's worked very hard. It's not been much of a day.
Oh, come on, it's not going to do him any harm.
Hey, hang on. I still don't know who's going to pay for the damage, you know, you or Jones.
Oh, yeah, look, we're going to split it 50-50. My half's coming out of the boy's pocket money.
Ah.
Oh, come off it, Dad.
Never mind come off it, Dad. Perhaps now you'll think twice about it before getting up to stunts like that again, yeah? Go on.
Quite honestly, when we moved here, I hoped things would be different. Our first proper home.
I don't suppose you get much chance to put roots down in the army, do you?
Well, each time you get a new posting, I mean, you try and make the place your own. But no matter how much you tart it up, it's still not yours. So after 16 years of it, I said, enough.
Well, at least you got your own way.
Yeah, well, I sometimes wonder if it was worth it. Jim had to have his arm twisted. I mean, the lads aren't that thrilled. I think that's why they got into so much bother already. I love them to bits, but sometimes I wish I had a nice little girl. You've got a daughter, haven't you?
Jenny's not mine. I never had any children of my own. But these last few years, she's felt like mine. Till recently.
Yes, I'd heard you'd been through a rough time. I'm sorry. Oh, well. Here's to a better 1990, eh? For the both of us.
I drink to that, then. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, excuse me. Jenny, love. Oh, how nice.
Oh, Rita, I'm glad you could make it.
Did you set this up?
No, of course she didn't. Look, now you're here, why don't I buy you two girls a drink?
That'd be lovely, thank you.
No, thank you. Look, before you get the wrong idea, I'm here to see my friend. Sally, we'll sit over there.
Look, Joyce, I don't have to give you my reasons. Of course I'm not going to cause trouble. And no, I am not going to make a habit of ringing you up. Once in 20 years can hardly be called a habit, can it?
Would you not give it your love?
Oh, she led me a right dance, the suspicious old cow. Mind you, should have given me in the end. There. And tomorrow, I'm going to see my little girl again, after all these years. Won't that be something, Betty?
Hello, darling. Hello.
Hiya, you all right? What's yourself, love?
Oh.
Thank you, Gran. We go now, so we have to see things. Clowns are always unfair. I want to be a clown when I grow up.
Listen, there's Binich.
What?
Don can't make it. He's on an urgent airport run and there's nobody else free.
Oh, what a shame, eh?
Oh, we're not going then. It's not
Of
fair.
course you're going. It's just your grandpa Don can't make it, that's all.
Listen, I've been trying to get hold of Gail at Caffey's forever engaged. I thought she could have spare seat, you see. Mind you, we'll have to walk bus.
Well, she's booked herself up on a girls' night out now with Pauline.
Oh.
But, I'm free.
Yeah, Martin, come.
Oh, well, no, I don't
Take her
know
in the
about
car,
that.
door to door. What's up?
Oh, well, it's a shame to waste tickets, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Are these your men's price?
Yeah.
Fantastic,